Hey guys, welcome back to another War Thunder game. It's got a few games today, well 2 to be specific. The first match is going to be in the F84G. Second match is going to be in the American Premium, the F86, F35 I believe. So as you can see, we're taking out the F84G with rockets. I've only just unlocked this plane, put a talisman on it, trying to grind out my top tier Americans. You might be asking why don't you use the Premium F86, and I'm not too good with them at the minute, so I'm just trying to grind out this to see how it goes. Now recently the Thunderjets got their respawn taken away from them, and it's become a struggle this play, and it really has. Gaijin in their infinite wisdom has put the battle rating of the MiGs and the Javelins down to 8.7, which means every game you play now you'll be seeing MiG-15s. So Gaijin wouldn't make it impossible for a stock jet carrying bombs to take off, would they? They're smarter than that. They're not that naive to give a runway the size of biplanes for high-end jets. Surely not. Oh, what's happening? This doesn't look good. About to fucking run into some house and kill some fucking civilians. Nope. You can see my friendly F84G, he also crashes. So GG Gaijin. Hope you enjoyed that gameplay, guys. It was absolutely amazing. I know you like that. You probably like that even more than I enjoyed it. As you can see, I was fuming in the chat. But that was a little bit of a joke. We're going to go on to our main gameplay in the F86 Premium. And I need to warn you about this next gameplay. I don't like the skin on the American Premium F86, so I'll put a custom skin on it. So it's the custom skin from the CL13, the Canada Sabres, the CL, I think it's CL13s, but it doesn't have the performance of the CL13. So sorry if that's a bit confusing. It's literally just an exact copy of the German Tech Tree planes. But as you can see, we get a kill on an artillery just because. It's a bit hit and miss, me in jet battles. I'm not an experienced jet pilot. So we're coming up, land up to our Yak 30. Quite lucky I get a crit on his tail. Notice he turns back onto me, so I turn in the opposite direction. Means he gets nice and slow. No point turning for him. In Sabres you want to keep your speed above 1,000 km an hour if you can. But titled this video like the sloppy return to jets, because especially 9.0 jets, I'm not particularly experienced. Got quite a lot of experience for 8.0 jets with the British, but not so much in the top tier jets. I never really got the Sabres on the MiGs when they first came out. Focus more on props. As you can see here, we're taking some speculative shots on this Hunter. We do manage to get a crit into him. They actually, a tip for anyone that gets this plane, unequip the ignite, the boosters, it stops you ripping. Now here I get a rocket launch warning. I thought this was a friendly, because I knew there was a friendly right behind me, so I thought he'd accidentally shot at me. So I dodged, but in reality it was that Super Mystere that locked. But I don't get the kill on the Hunter, I do get an assist. Now this is going to be the main dogfight of the game, the Super Mystere B2. It's a BR 9.0 French, it's the top of the Tech Tree. I know that he's got pretty good guns, but I know he's very, he loses his energy very quickly. He's got very poor energy retention. So I go evasive, get him to overshoot, and he's going to run. I don't have an ace crew by any means in the American line. This is, well, I don't have the ace. I don't have any qualifications for this crew, sorry. I think it's got 5 out of 5 in all the pilot skills, but I don't think it's an ace crew, so I over G quite a bit. Which means I don't get a chance to take a defensive shot as he overshoots. But I know from here, he's going pretty much straight vertical. I know that his energy retention is pretty bad. I know as soon as he turns or goes into vertical, he just bleeds speed. I've seen that from a few other YouTubers that I watched, like Define, or I think it was Whoop-to-Do. So I decided to follow him in a vertical. You can see I'm closing on him. As you can see, before I pulled up, I kept on going straight just to get a bit more speed on him. So I got my plane so it's pretty much directly underneath him rather than climbing horizontally at him. This means that the higher and higher he goes up, he's bleeding more speed, and the straighter I go and then go into a full vertical, I can ascend. It's kind of like a lag pursuit but in jets, basically. I'm not very good at explaining. So he dives back on me, but he doesn't have the energy. So if I had gone straight up at him when he started to climb, I would have bled more of my speed. You can hear I see my skill in jets isn't the best at the minute. I'm not used to these planes. Now the Yak 30 from before actually crashes. I was very surprised I got that kill because he already managed to get a nice crit into him. But it's a combination of a few things really. The sabers, they're rolling. The instructor kind of jerks it back, and I find it hard to get my guns on target. We'll see that in a few minutes. Where and pretty much a dead easy kill I've thrown because it's not the plane's bad. It's just my lack of experience in it. Here he turns, so I'm going to turn the opposite direction. He won't be able to get his shot back on me, and he stalled himself out, so I decided to go back into a vertical. Or not a vertical, sorry, but quite a high steep climb. I'm going to roll over. Now he's bled so much energy that he can't even prop up or pitch up towards me. And this is where you're going to see I'm rolling, and the nose just dips because it's rolled over. It's a little bit awkward for me, that. I don't know whether that's my lack of experience or whether it's just got a bad rudder like the early P51s. But you can see he's just got no energy whatsoever. I don't think I damaged his engine. Again, the rudder's a bit tricky for me. But I find it quite hard to get into 9.0 jets just because it's the if you make it to mid game, then I think it's alright because people tend to be a bit more. The games tend to be a bit more skill based rather than just a massive clusterfuck in the middle. But we finally get the kill. I thought that was just a nice little dogfight, especially for someone like me that doesn't really have any experience with top tier jets. That whole engagement was me putting my prop experience to work in jets. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little video. I know it's only short, but I'll see you in the next one.